Hi everybody, Adrian Hanks here, and
Hello, Stephen Gagie.
so we are SkyWay partners, and Steve and I love to bring some sharing of what's happening and the latest news from SkyWay. So here we are again with this recording for you. So we've got a couple of questions and some really exciting news to share with you. So first thing is, Steve, we have some really big news.
We do.
Yeah.
Well, blown away, both of us, with gratitude. Was announced this week that there's been 200 people selected from around the world to travel to Minsk for some specialised training, and Adrian and I were lucky enough to get selected. So congratulations, Adrian.
High five, mate.
So we're pretty stoked to be, is an understatement, to be going over to Minsk again in 2 weeks' time, and spend 4 days over there with a leadership group, get specialised training in and around SWIG and what SWIG is. So,
it's going to be pretty amazing.
We can't wait.
Super excited. I think there's 30 people, I think, from Australia.
Around that. So,
and you think 200 people globally, that's not so many people, because there's 500,000 people in Skyway.
Exactly. So I feel very privileged to go over and receive this training.
Yeah, it's going to be going. I believe Andre Vato, the CEO, is going to be doing some of that training with us.
Yeah, he will.
It's going to be pretty amazing to work directly with Andre.
And we've heard him speak before, and brilliant to listen to. Very intelligent man. So.
Yeah, it's going to be really amazing. So what do you think we'll get from the training, Stephen? Like, what are you hoping to get from being in the training?
Okay, well, look, obviously we're going to get some training in and around SWIG and or SkyWay Invest Group, or SWIG that we call it now. We're going to get some training in and around what direction it's heading towards in the future. Obviously, the big thing at the moment is our global portfolio. We learned about that in Kuala Lumpur, where I think we had 21 instruments, value of around $12 million. Already now, I believe that's grown to 26 or 28 instruments we have in there. And so we're going to, I believe, pull that apart a little bit more, learn what's in there, how it's put together. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that's put together. I think it's a brilliant concept when it's put together there.
Yeah, I think just putting the microscope on that portfolio and getting some deeper understanding of that. What are those different aspects of the portfolio? Where are they? What country they're based in? What are the assets in the company? How much have we got invested in each other company? I think that knowledge would be fantastic for you to have.
And from a personal point, it'd be good to what criteria you use to look at some of these instruments. That not just from a SWIG point of view, from a personal point of view for your own investing. It'll be fantastic to learn those as well.
Yeah, it's like a big jigsaw puzzle, isn't it, at the moment? So, which piece goes where. I think having 3 full days of training will give you an eye on the other 200 people. That real deeper understanding of what SWIG really is all about.
And I think a lot of people don't understand that this global fund has been 5 years in the making. It's been growing for 5 years on the side that we knew very little about. So it'd be interesting to see how this jigsaw's been put together.
I'm super excited. I know you are as well. We're flying out there, obviously, to have a look at things. And also, while we're there in Minsk, we're going to the Eco Techno Park. Again, we were there in August last year for the expo.
So we 3 days training in Minsk itself, and then the 4th day we're getting taken out to the Eco Techno Park. So obviously that was a brilliant experience last year. August last year we were there. So to spend a day out there again 10 months later, I know there's another track structure that's been constructed there. Everything else is growing out there, the rolling stock, everything, there's more rolling stock. We've got the tropical design for Dubai that's being constructed, so I don't exactly know yet what we're going to do or see, or what will be available over there, but I know whatever we do get to see is going to
be amazing.
It's going to be amazing,
And also, when we were there in August, they had all the orchards there and the vegetable gardens and the whole idea of now bringing organic
the eco-friendly housing.
Eco housing. So I think all that thing would have grown in the last 10 months. So I'm super excited about being out there for that.
I'm looking forward to getting another apple from the orchard.
We might do. They won't be quite ripe because it won't be ordered.
Right, okay.
Because one thing is, we're going to be over there in the middle of summer.
Which
is going to be pretty amazing.
low 20s.
Yeah. I'm not sure because we're from the Gold Coast, whether it's going to make much difference to us. But, anybody going from a cold climate suddenly into that warmth of Belarus is going to be enjoying that beautiful summer time in Europe. It's going to be pretty special because it's a really special place, isn't it? We were there August last year.
It was.
Belarus is such a beautiful place, and Minsk is a great city.
Yeah, it was. Obviously, this time of year over there, the sun sort of didn't go down till 10 o'clock at night, so it was brilliant to experience those. I suppose part of the European summer, or what they call it. Everyone gets out and just enjoys the sun while they have it. They don't get a lot of
short-lived, a couple of months.
I'm really looking forward to experiencing that again.
But we might go there and cool off because Stephen, on the way over to Minsk, we are going to Sharjah to the UAE, and obviously it's going to be really hot there. So we might actually go to Europe and have a cool down because it's going to be pretty hot.
Yeah.
A bit of a laugh and a bit of a giggle over here. So going over to Sharjah on the way over, flying into Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
And then just taking some time to go and look at the new construction site over there, for the new innovation centre.
Yeah, that's good. I'm looking forward to that as well. Obviously, for those that don't know the news, that we have under construction already SkyWay's Innovation Centre in Sharjah in the UAE, which is, I believe, about 30 or so kilometres from Dubai.
Yeah.
That's already started. There's a lot of videos out on our YouTube channels that show the construction already started. So haven't confirmed everything yet, but we are going to make our way to Sharjah, and still in talks about what we will be able to access and what we won't. But we'll definitely get some videos of the construction that's taken place there, photos of what we're allowed to get, and bring back and show everyone that this is well on its way. And construction started. Obviously, in Dubai next year is 2020, the World Expo.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So SkyWay is going to be the forefront of the expo. So really looking forward to getting over there and experiencing that as well.
Yeah, and then two things in Sharjah. I believe it's their first wooden construction.
It is.
That's being, done. Which is pretty amazing.
Yeah, they had a little bit of trouble getting the approvals. The timber housing in Dubai is unheard of. So we have our own eco-friendly housing that's being constructed over there. This is all part of the SkyWay technology. So if you don't understand about that, you can contact either of us and we can talk about that a little bit more. But so they finally got the approval to construct the first ever timber house, I believe, in Dubai. So
yeah, it's going to be pretty amazing.
It is.
And also the design, Stephen, is of the new technology going through, because obviously in Europe it's European conditions.
Yeah.
And in UAE it's very different conditions.
Yeah.
So this whole new construction they're doing now is specifically for the conditions in the UAE for the Middle East.
It is.
It's pretty new technology.
Yeah, all our rolling stock, if you notice, the numbers have all got a T behind them, which stands for tropical design. So everything's specifically designed for the Middle East, from the interiors, from the design. They basically had to start it, not entirely start again. They could use some of the technology, but they did start again in the construction of them. So
I imagine a lot of got cooling systems in them because it's
pretty
hot.
I think so.
And Stephen, just going back to Dubai a little bit, there's a new project happening in Dubai as we speak. It's being spoken about, it's being developed, and I believe there's 15 kilometres of skyway going in from Dubai.
Yeah, the Dubai government, the RTA, Roads and Traffic Authority, came out just recently. You can obviously go to our YouTube channel, our websites, and check out the news articles. But yeah, there's a 15-kilometre track, which is going to be the first commercialised project to be built worldwide, which is a 15-kilometre track that will link the financial district and the downtown district of Dubai. Don't know exactly where yet, but there's 21 stations, so we're going to visit Dubai as well. And we'll get some photos of where the track's going to go and where the stations potentially could be, and it'll be great to get some photos of before and after.
We can go there now, and in 6 or 12 months' time we go back again and say, this is where we were standing 6 or 12 months ago, and now look what's behind us. Because the reality is with Skyways, the projects are happening.
Yeah.
Like this idea that it's a fake, it's a Ponzi, all that stuff is It's old language. It's old talk now, isn't it?
It is.
I don't even go there with people anymore.
No.
There's enough evidence out there. There's enough projects in the world to say, SkyWay's real, SWIG is real. We're all part of that. We're heading off to Belarus. We're heading off to Sharjah. We've been to Belarus before, so it's unless you and I are imagining it, but it's pretty real for me, Stephen.
Yeah, definitely.
So and then we're going on from there, obviously, from Sharjah, from UAE. We're flying across to Minsk, going back to Minsk. We were there in August last year, and just what are you hoping to get from being in Minsk with this training?
For me, obviously the global portfolio. I'm really looking forward to finding out how that's put together. I know we just spoke about that before. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that's been put together. And then obviously we've got our own ideas on things we'd like to bring to the company as well. So that's something I know you're passionate about.
Yeah, I am. Look, as many of you may know, may not know, I'm really passionate about personal spiritual development. It's what I've been doing for 25 years of my life. And with any company, I do a lot of work with small companies, medium companies, big companies, about bringing in that spiritual and personal development and professional development with that. And I'd love to see that grow in SWIG as well. Just to get us all tuned in, checked in.
I know Andre is very passionate about that himself.
Well, in Kuala Lumpur, he did a beautiful meditation with the whole group, hundreds of people. So I think it'll fit pretty well. So I'm really passionate about bringing that in to the organisation, whatever capacity I can as well. And then, of course, Stephen, you and I share a bit of a passion for a project we'd love to get happening in Australia. Share on that a little bit.
Definitely. I don't know how much people know, but the Unimobile, it's an electric car that's been designed by Anatoly, SkyWay Technology. Electric car for disabled people. There's videos and stuff on there if you want to watch those, but it's a brilliant concept where people can, in wheelchairs, can drive into the car, can stay in their wheelchair without having to get themselves in and out, and they can drive this electric car around themselves.
And I think it does about 160 kilometres before it needs a recharge.
It does, it does 100 kilometres an hour as well.
It's pretty simple.
So it's a legitimate car. I think it's got a massive potential for this thing to be implemented, not just here in Australia but worldwide. And for people that are unfortunate enough to be in wheelchairs, this gives them that freedom to, for work, courier drivers, Uber Eats, whatever it may be, and just gives them back that freedom for themselves. And
I'm also thinking about young people. You get young people, they get their L plates, get their B plates, and they want to jump in a car that's affordable, environmentally friendly. So this could be even adapted, for people who are not in a wheelchair.
That's right.
Just stick a solid chair in there, and you could be selling that thing for maybe whatever $20,000-$30,000 or less. And young people can jump in there.
It does. It has your standard pedals on the floor, and it's also got pedals on the up the top here, so disabled people can use it as well. So it can be driven by anyone. So,
And what I loved about it when I saw the design is, because of the size and shape of it, is when it gets parked on the curb, it can actually be reversed into the curb and use up
perpendicular to the curb.
And then straight off, down the ramp onto the pavement, and then coming back. I mean, what a great design!
It is. That just highlights what SWIG and SkyWay is about. We're not just a rail system as such. There's so many different little things going on that have got potential to just blow the market open in many different sectors.
And we spoke before a little bit soon about that portfolio within SWIG. There's like 20 something now aspects to that portfolio. And there's many things in it. You want to name a couple of those things that are in that portfolio, just to give people an idea?
Look,
it is a big portfolio.
It is. We have your standard, I think, shares or stocks you might call it. The Berkshire Hathaway, I believe Visa, maybe Facebook are in there. But there's also different companies that we've got in there as well. Like recently, as this week, we've seen the implement the first crypto ATM.
Oh, the ATM machine. Croatia, I think, wasn't it?
Estonia. So that's got the potential. Well, they're expecting 3 to 5% return on that a day. amazing figures when you times that by, if we have 100 of them and once we've got 1,000 of them, and as the number goes up, that profit just increases.
It might not be a great thing to, be able to go to our own machine, a SkyWay machine, and start using that. Instead of the normal banking. I mean,
that's right.
The vision is huge, isn't it?
I saw an article the other day. I think Australia was the 3rd highest in the world in bank fees. I think it was $3.9 trillion. Don't quote me on those figures, but it was something $1 billion. Sorry, that Australian banks made in 2017 for bank charges. It's just
so we can have a slice of that pie.
Exactly.
With SkyWay, which is really exciting.
It's a win-win situation for everyone.
So it's really exciting. The projects are happening. You and I are heading off into that space.
Less than 2 weeks we'll be there.
So when we're in Minsk, we go from Sharjah, we arrive in Minsk, we arrive at the airport, and what's happening when we arrive at the airport?
Well,
mate.
My friend Tom. Hello, if he's watching. I couldn't pronounce his real name, so Tom is fondly known as now. He's kept in contact with him since our last visit there last year. He's picking us up from the airport. He does speak English, so that's why we held on to him pretty tight. And he's gonna look after us while we're over there. So I'm looking forward to. I think might have a day or two spare over there that we can get out and see the sights and enjoy the beautiful city that it is and the people.
Yeah, it's a great city. Like when we were there in August, went to the art galleries and went to different things, went to the military complex over there. It was amazing. So there's a few things we didn't see. Hopefully we can fit those in this time and take a few photographs and a few videos. Do some live reporting. We might do this again.
Really cool.
Take the green screen with us. So Stephen, anything else to finish on? What would be the message for anybody watching and listening in?
What would the message be? Look, for me, it's just a brilliant opportunity for everyone to be involved at any price. Like this is happening. We're already receiving loyalty payments from the crypto unit. If you don't understand it, take the time to have a look. Speak to Adrian or myself. If it doesn't resonate with you, well, that's cool. But at least take the time to understand what this is and where it's going, because honestly, it's going to be huge.
No, it's going to be huge. It is huge. It is huge. Already the value of the company is in the millions. Like it's happening. It's really happening. So I say to people, put your toe in the water. It doesn't cost anything to sign up. It's a free membership. Just contact Stephen and I. Get involved. Come and join the team here. Have some conversations. Watch some videos. Maybe come to a live presentation. Have a conversation. Just put your toe in the water and feel it. Then if it doesn't resonate, all well and good. But I would say at least have a little look. That'd be my finishing note.
Honestly, it's a chance for everyday people like us to be involved with something that's going to be life changing.
It is. It is life changing. And what I love about it is we're partners. There's a lot of companies out there where you get your team building and you get your money from the team building and you get a few dividends and things coming in, but you're not a partner of the company. So if they sell the company at any time or anything happens for anybody in that space, they actually don't get anything.
That's right.
It's only the people who are the original owners. But being a partner means I'm a partner for SkyWay for life, which means I have a say. I have voting rights. I can actually say what I and we actually do that, don't we, Stephen? Already, we have a voting system. If something wants changing, Andre just doesn't make that decision arbitrarily or by himself. He actually puts it out to the members and says, what would you like to change? And then depending on the vote, it's like the democratic system.
It is 100%. It's a people's project.
It's a people's project. So come and join the people's project will be the message. And any questions, come and talk to Stephen and myself. We'll tune in and chat with you again on another show very, very soon. See you.
Goodbye. Thank you.